Welcome to a new episode of Isla Fishing Tips. I'm Lila Marina, a young angler from a small fishing village along the Philippine coast, and today we'll explore a topic that's incredibly important for all you fellow anglers. How to choose the best time of day for fishing. Golden tips for anglers. Have you ever experienced this? Fishing at the same spot with the same bait, yet some sit for hours without a single catch, while others reel in fish one after another as soon as they cast. The difference isn't luck, it's all about timing. Like us, fish have feeding and resting hours, and hitting the right rhythm can multiply your chances of landing a big catch. In this episode, I'll share 3 golden time windows for effective fishing, along with practical tips from my own experiences. Plus, I'll recount 2 real stories from Batangas and Cebu, fishing trips that taught me the value of timing. So, get ready, and let's learn how to read the clock together. First, I want to emphasize that fishing is more than just waiting. It's an art of understanding nature. In the Philippines, with its rich tropical waters and thousands of islands, weather and tides greatly influence fish behavior. Whether you're fishing from the shore or heading offshore on a Bangka boat, choosing the right time can save you effort and boost your success. I've made mistakes, like sitting under the harsh midday sun with no bites, but those lessons have taught me valuable insights, which I'm excited to share with you today. Have you ever seen this? Standing on a beautiful beach with gentle waves, using the same live shrimp bait, yet getting completely different results. I've been there, and that's when I realized timing matters more than technique or bait. To illustrate, let me tell you about a fishing trip in the Batangas Sea, Philippines, about 2 years ago. That day, I headed out on a Bangka boat at dawn as the sun began to rise, casting a golden glow over the water. I prepared a spinning rod with live shrimp bait, casting about 20 meters from shore. Within 10 minutes, the rod twitched. A mackerel was on. The excitement hadn't faded when, just a few minutes later, a small tuna bit too. Meanwhile, a group of anglers who arrived late, casting around 9 a.m., sat through the scorching midday heat with no action. That's when it hit me. Pick the right time, and you won't need fancy bait. Since then, I've paid close attention to timing, and it's led to some memorable hauls. So, what are the golden times for the most effective fishing? Based on my experience and insights from local fishermen, here are 3 ideal time windows that Philippine anglers should keep in mind. Golden time window. 1. Early morning, 5 a.m., 8 a.m. The first is early morning, from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. This is when the water is cool, oxygen levels are high, and fish rise near the surface to feed. In the Philippines, early mornings are perfect for catching species like tilapia, snapper, or mackerel near the shore or around coral reefs. The soft sunlight helps you see the water currents, and the fresh air makes fishing enjoyable. I recommend using fresh bait like shrimp, earthworms, or silver lures. These reflect light and attract fish effectively. A quick tip: arrive early and pick a spot near rocks or river mouths, where fish often gather in gentle currents. I recall one morning near my village, casting shrimp bait at 6 a.m. and hooking a small snapper in just 5 minutes. A fantastic start to the day. Golden time window. 2. Late afternoon, 4 p.m., 6 p.m. Next is late afternoon, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. As the sun softens and water temperatures drop, fish move closer to shore to hunt. This is the ideal time for targeting aggressive predators like tuna, grouper, or sea bass. If you have a Bangka boat, venture 1 to 2 nautical miles offshore and try light jigging with small squid or live shrimp. The sunset not only creates a stunning backdrop, but also boosts fish activity. A tip: watch the water. If you see low-flying seagulls or jumping minnows, it's a sign big fish are hunting. I once fished in Visayas during a late afternoon, using squid bait and landing a grouper as the sun set, a truly memorable moment. Golden time window 3, during incoming or outgoing tides. Finally, during incoming or outgoing tides, tidal movements carry food from the shore out to sea, drawing fish to spots like river mouths, rocky shores, or grassy banks. This is when fish are most active, especially species like sea bream, pink snapper, or small tuna. A key tip: cast near the current, using a weight to keep your bait steady, making it easier for fish to bite. In the Philippines, with its extensive coastline, tracking tides is a crucial skill. I often use a weather app to check or ask local fishermen. They always know the exact tide times. To add more context, let me share another story from a trip in Cebu about a year ago. That day, I timed my fishing for the start of an incoming tide, standing just a few meters from shore. I cast earthworm bait, and within a minute, the rod twitched. A small sea bream was hooked. The excitement continued as I landed 2 more in quick succession. Meanwhile, my friends who'd been fishing since noon under the blazing sun had no bites, their floats motionless. They rushed over to ask my secret, and I just smiled. Fish are like people. They only eat at the right mealtime. That saying held true that day and became a big lesson from my many trips. Timing is the deciding factor. However, when choosing your fishing time, keep these safety and efficiency tips in mind. First, avoid fishing under the harsh midday sun, as fish dive deep and are less likely to bite, and the heat can tire you out. If you're heading offshore on a Bangka during early morning or late afternoon, always wear a life jacket. Safety comes first. I once faced a strong wind in Mindanao during the evening, and my life jacket gave me peace of mind. Also, don't overuse chum or scatter too much bait. Overfed fish will ignore your main offering, wasting your effort. Another tip: bring water and a wide-brimmed hat, especially for early mornings or late afternoons, to protect your health. Fishing isn't just about patience, it's an art of choosing the right moment. Early morning, late afternoon, and during tidal shifts. These are the 3 golden windows that Philippine anglers should remember. Each time offers different opportunities depending on the fish species and location. In Luzon, early mornings at San Juan are perfect for mullet. In Visayas, late afternoons at Moalboal are great for snapper. In Mindanao, incoming tides at Davao bring tuna. Observing nature, learning from fishermen, and experimenting will help you find your rhythm. Next time you hit the sea, instead of spending the whole day under the sun, try fishing when fish are most active. I'm confident that in just a short session, you could fill your basket and return with joy. I've experienced this from mackerel in Batangas to sea bream in Cebu, and each time brought a sense of triumph. Fishing in the Philippines isn't just a hobby. It is a way to connect with nature and our island culture. I hope this episode has taught you how to pick the best fishing times and prepare for successful trips. Remember to prepare well, respect the sea, and stay safe on the water. From the white sandy beaches of Luzon, the vibrant coral reefs of Visayas, to the rich bays of Mindanao, each spot awaits your exploration. Wishing you bountiful catches and beautiful memories. Thank you, and see you soon.